jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son, actions over words, baby boy, is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come back sports, talking way too much, world come back sports, talking way too much, world come back
Yo, shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. A-Side official. No negotiation needed, period. You already know WCS is the first in the building. What's good, everybody? Salute. Hit the like button on your way in. I appreciate it. We're going to get to some topics today. You feel me? We're going to talk about some things. You see the thumbnail. Manny Pacquaio, Marrio Barrios in talks for WBC welterweight title fight. Yes, you heard it. You have heard it. And I'm telling you again, for those of you that may be scratching your noggin, you have heard it. Okay, we also going to talk about a situation that's going on with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Okay. Also, we're going to talk about Jahi Tucker dominating. Shout out to him. Salute to your 13th victory. We're going to talk about that situation and how, the love and hate. Okay. We're definitely going to talk about that. And we're going to get it popping. Carlos is in the building. What's good with it, Carlos? I see you on deck. Gary is in the building. Salute to you. Yes, sir. He said, good win by Jahi. Watch the fight. No doubt. No doubt. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone who supported, Jahi Tucker going in there by a top rank and competing in his 13th professional fight. Jahi Tucker is at 154 pounds, making his way up the ladder. Now, if you've seen the fight today, Jahi Tucker was in there with the experienced fighter, of course, and you already know which promotion he fights on. Top ranked boxing promotion. The card is still going on as we speak. Jahi is now 11 victories, opposite of 1 defeat, 1 draw with 5 knockouts. He fought Quincy Lavadias, who was 17-4-1, and they went the full 8 rounds. Jahi hurt him early in the fight, but he was able to push through it, Quincy, and continue the fight. Now, I must say this when it comes to, just assessing the fight. I don't do round for round. All I can say with Tucker that he was hitting Quincy, a fighter who has never been stopped. Okay, Quincy has never been stopped in his professional career. He has 5 losses. Jahi gave him the 5th loss, but he has never been stopped. So he's a tough fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's been in there with some big names like Troy Isley. He lost unanimous decision to Troy Isley, right? He's been in there with Xander Zayas. He went the full 8 with Xander. Norberto Casco. He went the distance with him. So he's been in there with some big names. Clay Collard, you know what I'm saying? Beat him, went the distance. Let me say Clay Collard. Did he go the distance with Clay? It was a draw, split draw. Clay is tough. But anyway, this guy's never been stopped, and Jahi definitely hurt him early in the round. Early in the fight, early in the round. At the back end of the round, rather. But he was able to withstand. What I would say, as far as the angles and the punch output, I'm not sure what the copy box numbers say for Jahi, but man, he was full speed ahead, man, all cylinders. I never seen so many uppercuts landing in recession just over and over again, hooks. You know what I'm saying? Jabs, combinations. I thought Jahi was defensively honest tonight. Yes, it's boxing. You're going to get hit with some shots. It did go 8 rounds. But, based off the dominating performance that Jahi gave Quincy, Timothy Bradley said he needs to work on his defense because it's not going to work on the elite level. This is Timothy Bradley now. I don't know what's going on with him. You know what I'm saying? But he got hit a lot. Asked him about the Provodnikov fight. The man said he still had slurred speech. He chose to bang out. You know what I'm saying? He chose to bang out in that fight. And that wasn't the only time he took punishment, but I'm just saying, that was a tough fight. Both fighters showed dog and the will survive, but Timothy took some punishment in that fight because he chose to bang out. That was what his last resort was. But I really don't know what his, whole, the barometer why he has so much criticism. It's okay to give criticism, but I see him congratulating and really hyping up other fighters that's over there. And, I don't compare fighters better than other fighters under the same promotional umbrella. I'm just saying you see certain fighters make mistakes, because all these fighters are learning, right? They make mistakes. But yet, Jahi can't win for losing in there, except in the ring. But outside the ring, you had the critics outside the apron named Timothy Bradley for whatever reason. He's just saying what he want to say. And if he was just being non-biased about it, I wouldn't matter because he's going to have his criticism, okay? But then when it comes down to just him just landing on, like, he hasn't seen him go in there against Francisco Varone. It's boxing. They're going to get hit with fights. If people was coming to see you box and you wasn't getting hit with anything, you was just boxing, they wouldn't go see you. They probably wouldn't go see you, period. But Jahi at one point in time was hitting this dude with his left hand behind his back. Obviously, Jahi, made concessions to fight the guy, even though he didn't come in on weight. But, regardless of what he did, what boxes he checked off, when it comes down to Mr. Bradley, he has such an abundance of criticism. But we're not going to let that overshine the freaking, the outcome. The outcome was his 13th victory. Shout out to Jahi Tucker for that. Proud of you, man. Shout out to his team. Continue one punch at a time. Continue to dance on them. You know what I'm saying? Electric boogie. It's only one. And you know what I'm saying? Much success for you moving forward. Congrats on the 13th professional fight and your 11th victory, shawty. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Shout out to Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease in the building. What's good with it? Salute. Shout out to Alexander on deck. How can the WBC approve Barrios versus Pacquiao? That would be wrong. We're going to get to it, man. We're going to get to it. I might have to give you your money back depending on the Ryan result. Shout out to my guy, the News by Shaw News Sauce Experience. Man, I saw him all over ESPN. Man, I know some people was goddamn throwing up and vomiting on themselves. You know what I'm saying? When they saw that up there. But man, shout out to you, man. Keep doing your thing over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Great media week. You know what I'm saying? Superb job covering the fights. Doing your thing, making sure your fighter get maximum exposure. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you putting your brand out there that's all over ESPN in front of millions. You know what I'm saying? I know the medics was working overtime because some of the haters were vomiting on themselves. And some was goddamn swallowing their own vomit because goddamn he was dropping the sauce out there, man. Hey, I'm happy for you, bro. Keep doing your thing out there, man. Keep doing your thing. Yeah, he pitched a shutout, man. He pitched a shutout. But old Timothy, he just didn't want to talk about the shutout. You know what I'm saying? He pitched a shutout, bro. He was hitting the dude with 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, you know, whatever he chose to hit him with. And then I was saying to myself, please, Quincy, don't do that. Don't quit. You being dominated. Don't take the easy way out. Don't take the easy way. Because he was bending down and Jahi, you know, landed a wiping punch across his back. And it seems like Quincy was gonna be like, you know, he act like he needed a chiropractor. He act like he was gonna pull the quit. He was gonna push the quit button and start, you know, flopping around on the canvas. But I guess, you know, he locked it, he dialed it back in and said, no, I'm gonna go to the end. You know what I'm saying? It was the last round, the 8th round now. You would have looked bad trying to sell that and get a point deducted, even though when it got you to fight. It's just, come on, man. You've taken all Jahi punches. You know, you got hit with 16, you know, 16 and a half freaking uppercuts in one time. You know what I'm saying? 33 hooks. And, you know, and all of a sudden, you get tapped in the deltoids. And you want to say, oh, ref, my back. What's wrong with your back? He broke my back. What do you mean he broke your back? It's spinal. Shout out to the sauce, man. Keep doing your thing. Shout out to Big Blunts and Boxing in the building. What's good with the Blunts? Raptors to the floor. You ain't lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to 11-1-1. 13 professional fight in the books recorded. You know what I'm saying? 13 professional fight recorded in the books. And you know, I must put this on here, you know, salute to the guy who was interviewing Jahi Tucker. But one thing, as when you out there covering these fighters, ensure that if you step into a fighter, right, you do a little bit of homework, especially on his box rec. It was someone that was interviewing and say you coming off 2 losses. If your interview is going to be put out there, you don't want the wrong message to be received, because you might have somebody like Jahi that know you made a mistake, but he's just going to carry on with the interview. You know what I'm saying? That's called being professional. You know what I'm saying? And the guy said you coming off 2 losses. No, he wasn't coming off 2 losses, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just do a little bit of homework. Just take some damn mental notes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Understand, go down, stroll down who they done fought. Just get a little bit of familiarity with them so you can say, okay, boom. If you choose to mention their box rec, know who they fought. You know, the only thing they should be talking about right now is Francisco Varone fight. You know what I'm saying? Really? Because the Nicholas Flash fight is over. That's not the last fight. You should be talking about the top 5 middleweight at one point in time, you know, and how he put on one of his best performances. So you come in there talking about 2 losses. I'm not making a big deal out of it, but brother, just do a little bit more thorough research, you know, because 2 losses. Come on, man. You that's not the message that you're trying to pass out there. You know, the man didn't have 2 losses. That's all I'm saying. But salute to him for doing the interview. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him for doing the interview. Big shout out to the team out there. You know what I'm saying? Dominant performance, landslide. Shout out to the guy who tied Jahi's hand behind his back and restricted him from hitting the guy with two hands at one point in time during the fight, just so we won't have a Hulu Theater massacre. Thanks to him. Thanks to the invisible man who tied his hands behind his back. Appreciate you. I'm surprised Timothy didn't have anything to say. Oh man, the referee should take a point for showboating. If you haven't been paying attention to the drama that has unfolded with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, pretty much putting out messages and putting out tweets, and this is kind of wild that they do it at the same time, is that Rick Glaser put out, and this is what he's just, I'm just basically highlighting his tweet. And this is via X. Rick Glaser said there are tweets by Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney saying they haven't been paid for their fight of April 20th by Golden Boy and The Zone. Here are the real facts. Per their respective pay-per-view contracts, they were already paid their respective guarantees per contracts. The money the two fighters are referring to is their respective pay-per-view proceeds. I'm told contractually at Golden Boy Promotions, The Zone has a 60 to 90 day clause to pay the fighters their respective pay-per-view proceeds. So far, only 49 days have lapsed since April 20th. Fighters really need to understand exactly what they signed. Believe this, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney will be paid in stipulation and in compliance with their bout agreements they both signed. Thank you. So pretty much what is going on here is that they have already been paid their guarantee money, but not the back end, the revenue that takes time for them to gather everything and put the numbers together for them to get paid off the back end. If it's 60 to 90 days, well, if it's been 49 days, I believe that's what he said. And that's still, shorter and inside the 2-month mark. And that's absolutely less than 90 days, which is the maximum. All right. This tweet says, shout out to Supreme Boxing, I believe. As we have always done, this is from Golden Boy. As we have always done with all fighters, Golden Boy paid Ryan and Devin exactly what they are owed under their contracts. As with all pay-per-view events, revenue comes in over time and additional payments will be made when more money is received. If they aren't aware of this fact, we will hope that their managers are. Or perhaps Ryan and Devin should pay more attention to their contracts than their social media feeds. Oscar. Hey, Oscar De La Hoya has been on savage mode the last several months, man. Oscar's been holding no punches, man. I guess he got to a point where it's like, they're going to stop playing me like I'm soft. You know what I'm saying? I was that guy one time. You're going to stop playing me. So salute to that. I just put that up there because it was conversation. But Oscar De La Hoya parting words was that y'all should be paying more attention to their contracts instead of their social media feeds. That's a fact. Now, if you like me, have y'all heard the disturbing news? Now, this is crazy. This is absolutely, this will make you think over and over again how boxing will place you in a state of asylum. Do you understand what a state of asylum is? It will question your sanity. It will try its best to kidnap your sanity when you try to tie this shit together. The word has it, Pacquaio, Barrios, Manny Pacquiao, 8th division champion, Marrio Barrios, is in talks for a welterweight title fight. Come on, man. Are you serious? Now, let me let you see something right quick. Let me let you see something right quick. This is absolutely insane, bro. This is absolutely insane. Let me share this screen right quick because I just want to notate some information up here. Let me share Manny Pacquiao's freaking box rec. Okay, let me take this down. Share his box rec right quick. For those of you that never seen Manny Pacquiao before, and you might be casual fans, this is he. Okay, Manny Pacquiao is 62, opposite of 8 defeats and 2 draws, with 39 knockouts, and 3 of those being stoppages. He has fought a total of 72 bouts, y'all. He is a 8-division world champion, southpaw, out of the Philippines, aka Pac-Man. Everyone knows Manny Pacquiao. He currently sits at 45 years of age. 45 years of age. That is extremely an age gap from his future opponent, Marrio Barrios, who is currently sitting at 29 years of age. Okay? Manny is in his 40s and Marrio Barrios is in his 20s. Though he's on the borderline, still he's 29 years old. Now, my biggest question is, with all the bodies and the names that's over there in the sanctioning body for the welterweight division, all of the names in the welterweight division that's up there, that's waiting on next up, why is boxing continue to show us that they have no freaking format? This is all freestyle, off the cuff, impromptu. You have Conor Benn up there, Josh Taylor, Avanesian, Santillian, Jamal James, Igis Kavalaskis, Raul Carrillo, Aber Ramos. I mean, you have individuals like Jaron Ennis. Why he's not fighting Barrios? He's been calling Barrios' name forever and a day. This is one name that he said, Barrios, 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 Barrios. And then, Norman Jr. win his title, he said, I wouldn't mind fighting Barrios, Barrios. So why isn't either Ennis or a Norman Jr. fighting Barrios next? Why? Why is Barrios fighting an old, elderly, fighter that's 45 years of age? Are they trying to get Manny Pacquiao a title again to make a Jaron Ennis fight with Manny Pacquiao? Just like they did Keith Thurman, they still trying to get some more money somehow, some way. Are they looking for Manny Pacquiao to defeat Marrio Barrios and send him up to 154 or something at 45 years of age? Is this the fights that we looking for when we got bigger names? If you look in the ranking system, right, of the current active fighters, I will get back to that, but I want to show you something. Manny Pacquiao last fought August 21st, 2021 against Yordenis Ugas. He lost. Do you know he will have been out the ring 3 years when he steps in the ring with Marrio Barrios? Are you understanding that? Do you know the magnitude? Do you? Do you understand numerically the days that consist of an annual calendar? Do you understand the amount of days? He would have been out over 3 years. They supposed to be fighting in September. Something to that nature. He would have been out the ring 3 years when he steps back in here with Marrio Barrios, y'all. 45 years of age. So let me do one better. Because I gotta go do a little nosy. I gotta do a little snooping, right? Because this doesn't make any sense to me, like a lot of areas of boxing, a lot of decisions that they make. You know what I'm saying? You ask yourself, why would they do that? But hey, when you don't have no president, no governing body, thank God. Okay, Manny Pacquiao will still be 45 years of age when he steps in there with Mario Barrios. His birthday is December 17th, 1978. Okay? That's where we at with Manny Pacquiao. He's getting the opportunity to jump the line, y'all. In the WBC sanctioning body, the top 15, there is no Manny Pacquiao at this time. But guess what? As close to this fight get to the date, somehow Manny Pacquiao is going to show himself and appear like Casper, the Filipino ghost. I guarantee you, y'all, he's going to show up like Casper, the Filipino ghost. All of a sudden, he's going to be right up there at number one, and you're going to ask yourself, what? Where did Pacquiao come from? See, and another thing, like I said about Mike Tyson, boxers, this is giving you an incentive that you don't have to leave the sport in your 30s. You have boxers who have, you would think they have earned millions, right? And did everything they're supposed to. They're still fighting at 45 years of age. So that's giving the fighters, I'm talking to you, that's giving you an incentive that your retirement age has just increased. You know what I'm saying? You can fight up into your 40s. It depends on how you treated your body while you was actively fighting. So when you get on the back end of your career, you better hope you did enough so you can come back like Manny Pacquiao and still get these fights with the younger generation. If I didn't tell you, must I reiterate? Manny Pacquiao is sitting at 8 losses, y'all. There's a lot of people that feels like, yeah, Barrios is did what he was supposed to his last fight. You know what I'm saying? Mario Barrios went in there and fought Fabian Maidana, Marcus Maidana, freaking brother. And, you know, Maidana swelled up his eye real good. You know what I'm saying? But he did drop Maidana in round 3. Right? But, you know, Barrios' eye was super swole. So, you know, they definitely have to go back and work on his defense, man, because sometimes El Azteca, you know, can stand there online and get punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? So let's see how this plays out, man. Manny Pacquiao. We just seen Mike Tyson. That Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. I don't care how many videos you make. It's very difficult to get your behind in training camp when you're a smoker and doing whatever and trying to lock yourself in and your body start to show you that, hey, no. It's not turnkey like that. You're much older. You're 58 years old, buddy. You're not turnkey like that anymore. You're not the old Mike Tyson that you can just come in here and work out and stuff like that. And no, you can't do that when you putting all that stuff in your body. You can't do that. And at that point in time, I said, boxers, you can fight into your 50s now. They're proven fighters for sanctioning fights in their 50s. So forget what Manny Pacquiao has going on. You definitely know you can fight, because Floyd Mayweather's fighting too. You can fight into your 40s, y'all. So all these fighters is in their 20s right now. We might see them for another 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we might be able to see their kids. We might be able to see their kids step in the ring as a professional. Like the Vargas. Shout out to the Vargas family, man. We might be able to see their kids step in the ring. I'm just saying. This is wild. This is wild. Unbelievable. This right here with Manny Pacquiao is unbelievable. But at the end of the day, you know, they give Manny Pacquiao the royalty that he so desire. He's able to come back and get these big fights and jump the line. If you ask me, did I know or do I know why he's continuing to lace up at his age? I will have to tell you that it has to be about finances. It has to. If you're so well off, why would you come back and go to a fight camp? Why would you do that? If it's not against somebody that can make you, 60 million, 70 million. Why would you come back and fight Mario Barrios? Yes, he has a title, but the only thing I can think about and prognosticate is possibly him, Manny Pacquiao going in here trying to get that belt and potentially having a big unification bout with Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? That would give Boots Ennis a freaking legendary name on his record. And also it'll allow him to go in there and shine with a Manny Pacquiao standing across the ring. Now whether people are going to give it full credit or not, I don't know. They have before. They gave him credit when he dropped Keith Thurman early in the fight. So expect something to that extent to happen. You feel me? Expect something to that extent. I don't know if they'll give Brian Norman Jr. that Pacquiao fight. I'm not sure, bro. I would just say, the two champions, that I like to see. I'm saying in reference if Crawford is already gone, right? Would be Ennis or Norman. You know what I'm saying? Fight Manny Pacquiao. That'd be super huge for both of them. It'd be super huge for both of them. And being that, they're having Ennis as a front runner in the welterweight division, it'll probably be better for him to get Manny Pacquiao first. That's a title. That's I wouldn't say easy, but I see Ennis winning that fight. He can pick up the WBC title from 45-year-old Pacquiao, and then potentially go on a unification, whether it's the WBO or the WBA. You know what I'm saying? So that's the positive outlook on it. That's the pluses I can put. I know the fight card is still going on. I'm not going to take too much longer with this, but what I can tell you is that, shout out to Jahi Tucker with his 13th victory. Great job. You know what I'm saying? Putting on a full display, showing your arsenal. Shout out to the team over there. Shout out to Top Rank. And also shout out to Shaw News, man, doing his thing over there on media. Y'all can't touch him. I understand that you might feel some type of way. But big shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game, A-Side Official. Appreciate your support. Until next time.